Hey guys, it's Deception QnA and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing a Q&A recap for the recent Q&A. I'm a little bit late on this one because I have been pretty busy recently with school. I've got exams coming up, so that doesn't exactly help me get videos out for you guys, but nonetheless, a few days late, but we're still here with another Q&A recap, and I'm going to get straight into it. I'm going to try and get this one as quick as possible. However, this will just be the key bits of information from the Q&A. If you want all the information, go and watch it yourself, but it's a few hours long, so this will just be the key bits of information. Firstly, the Joy Gang voices will change in some way. Vince said he was pretty discreet about this, so I can't give that much information, although that will probably be like glitching and stuff. Okay, Joy Kill will most likely be the most powerful boss in Monsters and Mortals, so that gives us a little bit of an idea of Joy Kill's strength compared to the Matron and whatever the Barely Buried boss is. And another thing is, Joy Gang voices will be slightly different in Zone 3, or maybe quite different in Zone 3, we don't quite know yet. Maybe they'll sound a lot more robotic or something in Zone 3, but we will have to see. And at one point, Barely Buried was almost impossible, Vince said. However, it is being balanced, so don't worry. And the old levels look very different, which I'm really excited for. All the well, not all but most of the textures have been changed, and all of the lighting has been redone just to get it up to the standard of Chapter 4. And oh my god, I cannot wait to see it. And apparently some of the gameplay mechanics in the old levels have been changed. This is the most likely Goliath Clown boss fight in my opinion, but we will have to see. And Trigger Teddies interact with each other in some way, most likely playing or fighting or play fighting. Someone asked in the Q&A, will there ever be escapes added into Monsters and Mortals? And that sort of gave Vince the idea of a pretty cool mode, which would be an escape mode, where literally, let's say Stranger Sewers for instance, you go into the escape mode, Stranger Sewers map, and you and a bunch of people have got to race to the end while being chased by the Doom Ducky with doors shutting and stuff. Just an idea that came up during the live stream, so probably won't happen, but it does sound very interesting. And in a future DLC / Chapter 5, there will be maps that alternate in some way. This is most likely moving pieces and parts of the map, although that Vince was pretty discreet on that, but we will have to see. And that Chapter 4 could, and I said could, not will. Okay, this is not a confirmed release date, Vince made that pretty clear, but it is possible that Chapter 4 will release in June. It's possible, doesn't mean it will happen, okay? And Gold Watchers are a lot more fair now. I guess that means where they come in the game, as much as, in my opinion, they're not too hard. I guess, considering how early they are in the game, they are a bit too hard for that. And Vince is going to try and get Chapter 5 out this year by the sounds of it. Now, do I think that will happen? No, but I guess we'll have to see. And Joy Kill's neck doesn't stretch. However, someone asked, does Joy Kill's neck stretch? And Vince said no. However, he said, no, they don't stretch. Now, this could mean two things. One, they don't stretch could mean multiple necks, or it could just mean Vince said they. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking that. And another thing is, Vince finds Barely Buried the hardest out of all of the levels of Chapter 4, and people with bad PCs and laptops like me, but hopefully not for long, hint, 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 probably won't be able to play Dark Deception anymore. So if your computer already struggles to play Dark Deception, unfortunately you might not be able to play it after the release of Chapter 4. And potentially in the future there could be an offline training mode added to Monsters and Mortals. Zone 2 and Zone 3 in Mascot Mayhem only have one floor. Mama Bear is around 7 feet tall. Doug's character will develop a lot more in Chapter 4 and 5. There will be more weapon-based bosses like Crazy Carnival in Chapter 4. The Eye of Suffering that Malik uses in Monsters and Mortals will be in Dark Deception, which I find really interesting, as I honestly thought that would just be for Monsters and Mortals, but he is going to be using that laser in game. That really gives us an idea of how he is going to get harder as the levels progress. Now, according to Vince, he's died from Mama Bear 27 times in only 1 hour. And we got Gold Watcher plushie reveal. Here it is. It's beautiful. I shall definitely be getting this, assuming I have the money, which I think I do somewhere. But yeah. And Zone 1 Mascot Mayhem will have the deadliest traps in Chapter 4. In Torment Therapy, there will only be lifts and ramps, no stairs, because, you know, they're on roller skates. Can't have stairs. And new Monsters and Mortals announcements coming soon, and that about wraps it up, guys. Really hope you enjoyed that video. I know it was a bit late. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed, or don't. It's your choice, but it does help out the channel a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!